Hello, everyone. Day 3 of Inbound 2025. My name's Selim Malouf. I'm right here at the show floor at the Happily booth with everybody's favorite. Can I call you HubSpot teddy bear?
Yeah, you can.
Everybody's favorite HubSpot teddy bear, Max Cohen.
I'm a cute little teddy bear. And it's day 3 is cute. It's day 4 for me, dude.
It is day 4 for
And
me,
it's
but
day
like,
4 for you too. What are you
but like,
talking
you know,
about? No,
general
we
admission.
got the partner day bump, dog. We out here putting out the hours, my guy.
So how's the show been for you?
The show, I'm not sure, because really what I do is I sit down at this booth, I plant my feet, and then I black out for about 6 hours, having the same conversation over and over again with the people about Event-Hapily. Honestly, it's been great though. It's been good, man. I like it. I like San Francisco.
Yeah, it's been an adjustment. I've lost my bearings a couple of times, but like I love BCEC and feels familiar.
Yes.
But like, yeah, so it was a nice change.
It's familiar. The thing that I'll say, and Nikki's probably going to kill me for this because I'm giving an uninformed take about floor layout. The one thing that I love about the vendor side of things, at least where the booths are, is that the walkways aren't just like a big straight line. It's too symmetrical back at the BCEC, whereas here we got these long winding roads that are just very mystical, and you can just kind of get lost in them, and it's extremely interesting. A lot of angles and curves that really throw you through a loop.
They do.
Speaking of loops,
tell
what do
me
you think about the loop?
Well,
Where we talk about the loop?
Is there a like plead the fifth kind of situation?
All right, I'm going to be candid.
So here's my take on the loop.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to frame all the new updates,
Sure.
but I think don't abandon your inbound playbook or don't abandon the flywheel, because that's still important. Is just a framework on how to utilize AI tools that HubSpot just announced to get better results.
Yes, or even AI in general. So think about the reason I loved the inbound methodology is like you could do inbound without HubSpot, right? And like the strategy was the strategy by itself, regardless of the tools that you use. Now, obviously, you got to use HubSpot, my guy, right? Like, why would you use someone else? You stupid, right?
What would we be here?
Yeah, exactly. Why would we be here? When I first saw the loop, I was having a little bit of an existential crisis. I don't know if we've talked since then, but here's the thing. I don't want to say I've gone through a grieving process, because at the beginning I was like, oh, they killed my flywheel. What happened? I still want to attract, engage, delight, and now I can't. I've got to do the infinite loop-de-loop. But then I realized it's loop marketing, right? It's loop marketing. If you remember the original flywheel, marketing, sales, and service, right? Or they used the flywheel to say these are 3 departments, but they changed it to attract, engage, delight. And when I was looking at the loop, I was like, where's all the stuff I'm familiar with, right? What is this new world of AI and doodads and AEO and SEO and Prince Edward Island and all these different acronyms that we all speak? And I realized, I was like, wait, delight's not in there, but there's no way HubSpot expects us not to delight people. I mean, Service Hub
it goes
is there,
unsaid, but like,
right?
You still got to do it.
And here's how I'm framing it up. And I, instead of grieving the flywheel and getting to like a certain stage of grief, I reversed out of that grief cycle. And realized there's nothing for me to grieve, because the flywheel lives on, right? But
in our hearts and in our portals.
In our hearts and our portals. And I think you'll still see it around everywhere. But the way I kind of made sense of it is that it's not something replacing the flywheel. It's something to make sense of this crazy world of marketing with all these AI tools that we're all probably pretty scared about at this point, going into this world where everything is AI. And, I respect that HubSpot's putting something out there to help give people a framework and make sense of the billions of different ways you can approach, using AI in your marketing, right? So you know what? I'm on board, and just like that, I'm back, Selim. Right? I'm here.
We're so back.
We're so back. We're so back.
If people know who Happily is, they know that you guys strive to build on top of HubSpot instead of trying, to circumvent HubSpot.
Yeah.
So all these new updates kind of shake a lot of what you're doing. I wanted to ask you about a couple of updates. I know you guys do a lot of work inside of email and inside of content, like website pages.
Yes.
Tell me more how you're feeling about the personalization app. Have you seen it?
The personalization app?
Yeah. So
no,
there's you got to go get a HubSpot for Marketers demo.
Okay.
So now there's a whole interface where you take one asset, either an email or a web page, and then based on which segment you want it to. So it's an evolution of dynamic content.
But for email.
Not necessarily for email, for everything. So like you take version, the original version, and then you make a new version for every segment. And then you can either use AI to do those changes based on CRM context, or you can manually do it.
And if someone's in that segment,
yes, they'll get that version with prioritization.
It's like if smart content and AI had a baby.
Yes. And it looks like Lucidchart.
It looks like Lucidchart. Wait, isn't that like
so
the marketing studio?
So that's different from marketing studio. Yeah. The other thing is AI
EIO.
No, the AI generated content for emails. So now you can do like one-to-one super personalized content in emails.
Yeah.
Like at scale.
I'm intensely curious about how that works. Yeah. Right. I get the idea
you guys do a lot of like cool neat work using like email templates and workflows and stuff like that. So like I'm interested in.
We have a wild. I'm just quick PSA, right?
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, come here. Come up into this. What do you think? We got, ladies and gentlemen,
we got an encore of Kyle.
Video.
We found a Kyle Jepson in the wild, and he smells delicious. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where you going?
I'm just hanging out.
You're just hanging out.
It's Friday.
Are you done with your sessions?
I'm done with my sessions.
How did they go? Were they sold out to the moon?
I guess. Yeah. I mean,
you guess. Are you saying you saw an empty seat?
There were some. Yeah.
Don't gaslight me, Kyle. There's no way they were. Because I saw somebody kill someone in there.
Well, I saw the empty seat for the recently deceased.
Yo,
so.
Rest in peace, dog. That's crazy. Did it go good?
Yeah, it was good.
That's awesome. Did you do some stuff with Nick? Or it was Nick? Oh,
yeah. We did a couple.
Sessions together?
Yeah.
How did that go?
That was good.
Good.
We were mostly like MCs as the product managers demoed new stuff.
Nice. Was it like some panel situation things?
No, they like came up one at a time. Like, let me demo the thing. Kind of like.
Kind of like a science fair.
Yeah.
Wow. Y'all don't know what science fair is. Y'all ain't on the inside. Unless you worked there before, maybe you might. Kyle, can you want to hang around for the rest of the interview, or am I holding you?
No, I came to find you.
All right, let's talk.
And I got a twofer. I didn't expect
and maybe
that.
you guys can help me here. Okay, so the real quick PSA, if anybody has been trying to send emails for like their event reminders or their confirmations, right? A really cool thing that we've done, unfortunately, without AI, and I feel even just ashamed to say that this feature has zero AI in it whatsoever, is we've solved a huge problem with how you communicate times and dates and time zones, which are unbelievably important when it comes to like emails, like automated emails for event stuff, because events take place on a day and a time, and they start and they right? So unlike most of your marketing emails, which you're not putting specific date and time information in, you do that a lot for event ones. And so what we did is, instead of using the tokens that regular HubSpot date time fields use, because they're kind of limited in the way they kind of print that data into the email in terms of what time zone it uses and how it formats it, we actually built an ability for every event to have its own locale, time zone, hour format, and date format. And what you do is you can set that per event and even use workflows to do it. So you can say, hey, if the event is in London, set the time zone to 24 hours and set the whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To a 24-hour clock, set the time zone to, I don't know.
Greenwich Standard Time.
Greenwich Standard Time, right? And even if your company is on the West Coast in Pacific Daylight Time and your portal is set to Pacific Daylight Time, you can still send personalization tokens in the time zone that your event takes place, so things actually make sense when the person, reads the email to go to that event out in London, right? Whatever it may be.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, I mean, we're just using strings, man. It's like super simple, and we can update it and we change the string. Email, though, if everybody's getting a different email, can you preview it before you send it? Like, how do you proofread it?
We got to get our hands on the tools to let you know. So
all right.
Were you talking about HubSpot?
AI personalized email where it's like one-to-one
In HubSpot.
email.
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
HubSpot.
I played with this a little bit.
Talk to me.
So it's not like the whole email is generated from scratch.
There's a paragraph that gets generated.
Well, it's like
It's like a section.
if you can imagine, you know how normally you drop in a personalization token, you're like, I'm going to drop in a property value in this spot right here. You still drop it into a specific spot, but you like prompt it and say, this is what I want. And you still put in like a fallback value.
Oh, so if you can't go and find content that's relevant to that person, it has a fallback.
Yeah.
That's sick. So is it when it's deciding the stuff to put in there, is it looking at content you've created that it thinks is relevant to them based on what?
I think it can look at web stuff too. So like if you want to have like a greeting line and your prompt is like, ask them how the weather is, make some comment about like the location. You're like, I think we should probably do better than that. But
imagine if you opened up an email and it says, shame it was raining this morning, and you look out and it's pouring. You're like, what?
Wow. Yeah. No.
What is going on? Right.
You keep it dry.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, that's way better than hi, Max. It's like, I know it's raining outside. It is. What is going on, right?
Yeah.
We can deliver the weather via email now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Wait, am I wrong?
No, you probably could, I bet.
Probably good, yeah.
Get at me, weatherman.
There's a couple more things I wanted to ask you about.
Hit it.
I know we've talked about this in a hush-hush manner last year because we were supposed to talk about it, but app objects.
Yes. Oh, yes, that's right. We can talk about app objects now, right? So we're really excited to get Event-Hapily into app objects. We started a while ago. We're still working on it, right? Obviously things take time to evolve, but we're super stoked. Right now, like if you don't know Event-Hapily, like we heavily utilize custom objects.
You have like 5,
right? Which makes it like a little awkward in the sales process when they're like, "Oh man, Event-Hapily is so great," and we're like,
510
"Awesome,
objects."
your HubSpot subscription is not so great, right? You got to go ahead and get enterprise something so we can build some custom objects." And that's always an awkward conversation for a sales rep. It's also like not like the fairest thing for the customer either, because like they're trying to buy an app, they're not trying to buy like a higher HubSpot subscription they're not going to use besides custom objects, right? And I think we all agree. We don't want you buying stuff you don't need, right? That being said, there's that new CRM enterprise SKU for $75 a month.
It's incredible.
Let's talk about the best deal on the HubSpot pricing page.
Yeah.
Right?
So like it used to be if you want workflos.
Yeah.
And there's many cool people.
You can. Why don't you get in here behind me?
Yeah.
This is becoming a convention.
This is just a legends only. So the other thing that's cool about that is like it's a course seat.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a seated seat thing that you're just gonna like burn and not use, right? Just to get a custom object, and it's goofy. And it's half the price of the
of sales
cheapest enterprise. Is sales and service are the same price?
But it is like half as much.
It's literally half
and like
as much.
Compared to Marketing Hub, it's like a rounding error.
Right?
It's
So
tiny.
Joe's gonna absolutely lose his mind when he figures out that's much easier now. But yeah, app objects are gonna be great. Like it's gonna severely open up the TAM and really let us like bring event management to the masses. Like
I'm so excited.
Yeah, we don't want to have people have to have enterprise in order to do it if they're not going to like leverage the rest of like enterprise features, right? It doesn't make sense. So we are super stoked. And on top of that, it opens up like more opportunities for other objects we've wanted to do, but we've been hesitant to do them because we don't want to install 7 custom objects in your portal,
Make
right?
people hit their limit.
Exactly, right? We'd be hitting that upper limit like crazy sometimes, especially, right? And it's always just an awkward situation when someone's already got like 5 custom objects and we install another 5 and it's like, oh, no room for anything else, right? So
with
app objects
objects,
huge.
Are you can make as many as you want, and it doesn't matter what subscription they have. And
as far as I know, I'm
That's
not
amazing.
by any means, way, shape, or form speaking for the app objects thing, right? Kyle said that, not me.
From my understanding, if you uninstall the app, the objects go away.
Yes, exactly. But the other thing is it's not affecting Kyle. It's not affecting your object count, right? Which is the big thing. So like, even if you have custom objects, if you have app objects, it's not like taking away custom objects.
It's not
right. So it's super cool. And I think we're going to have a lot deeper level of control over them in terms of like how we install them and stuff, right? But transparently, we got to get back on that project, right? Because took a little detour and had to build all this other crazy stuff we did, like the event builder, our lead capture app that scans badges, all that crazy work that went into like the time zone stuff, and just like a ton of other like platform level improvements. But now that stuff is like finally evening out, it's like right in our sights again to get onto app objects as quick as we can.
Yeah.
So
one more feature that HubSpot released for app partners is the full app inside
that was a
app
complete
page
surprise to me. By the
inside
way.
of HubSpot. So
Had
now
no idea.
you don't have to send people to an external place to do configuration for app. Yep.
It's absolutely amazing.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, you can. I don't know all the details. I don't know exactly how it works, but you can literally get like a full page surface to build
Anything
app
you want.
interface
Yeah,
stuff,
for
right?
app. Yep.
Instead of just like a card or something, right? Now I will say,
Hey,
teams
see,
that are watching-
we also teach Kyle a couple of things here.
This is tips and tricks with Max and Selim for once. Actually, it is going to be that on Monday.
Yeah, it is going to be that on Monday. Kyle has had a very busy event, so we're helping him take a break.
That's wild work. All right. Wait, no, how long actually? Like 18, wait. How many weeks?
Like 8 more weeks or something.
8 more weeks?
Something like that.
We're going to hold it down for you Monday mornings. Don't you worry about it. But I forgot what I was going to say. The full page stuff.
Yeah.
That's going to be super exciting. We can't wait to play for it. I think they probably told us about it, but we were probably so busy we either forgot or something because we were all surprised.
Something about the 200 other updates.
Yeah,
a couple new hubs.
We were all surprised, and then they informed us that they told us, and we were like, oh, our bad, right? Like, we're not 100% sure. But anyway, like, can't wait to make some beautiful app interface art on there. The one thing that I will beg for is, like, we need UI extensions that can fit into dashboards.
Yeah.
Like, let's just talk about, like, that is, like, to me, the next natural extension of where dashboards should go. And then we can start talking about maybe some of the marketing tools and things like that, right? There's a lot of places where we can put extensions, but the full page thing is, like, such a giant leap forward. And we can't wait to use it. I mean, we just built a whole outside interface that we're going to be able to bring directly into HubSpot now, which is nuts. So we're stoked.
The last thing I want to ask you about the big hot thing with Event-Hapily is the lead capture app. Tell me more.
So for context here, Event-Hapily, when we started, it was very much, we built these really cool ways for you to do like hosted events that you do. So like you do a webinar, you do an in-person event, you do like whatever. We built some really cool mechanisms to track like registration and then attendance, right? We also doubled down on how cool those things were today. But a big thing that a lot of our partners said, including you, and I think you might have been the first person to mention this to me and made me go,
that we need HubSpot to attend trade shows.
Right. So so Selim, you guys were working with a lot of like manufacturing companies at the time, and you were my first road show, right? And then I heard the same thing 65 times in a row from other people. Is that like, hey, Max, this is really cool, but we have a lot of customers that don't like host their own events and do registration. They go to trade shows. Like
they attend like 40 a year.
Yeah, they attend a ton of these and they capture leads, and there's no easy way to get those back into your HubSpot account other than like getting a list and scrambling after just to kind of figure it out, right? And so we released some features around this that basically gave us the ability to do this sort of more lightweight lead capture motion. Like the way we've been doing this is we've been running this using HubSpot forms, right? Where basically you fill out a form, you see the lead show up inside of the event. It's super easy, right? But the feedback that we got from everybody is filling out a form. Come tell it to the camera. Come over here, right? Stephanie, you also get back over here. I don't know what you're doing out of frame. The thing that we heard from people, and like we kind of agree, is that filling out a form when you're just standing there talking to someone is the most awkward thing on the face of the planet. Yep. And everyone said, we would love to scan badges. And they said it enough when we said, okay, fine. So what we ended up doing is we ended up building a badge scanning app, right? And you can get this on the App Store right now for iOS, all right? Sorry, Android. It's coming. Don't worry, it's coming.
Even HubSpot only does that.
It's on its way, right? But basically what it allows you to do is scan a badge so you can use it at all your different events, right? It pulls in like the name and any of the words it reads on the badge, right? But then we'll use enrichment to go find things like job title, email, things like that. You can also just ask the person their email address and override it because, you know, with AI, I trust but verify, especially when it comes to enrichment. That's just the game, right? But You can also mark down what their product interest is, and that can change event to event when you do that. And then you can also leave some notes that get passed into HubSpot so you actually know what the interaction was about, and we can create a lead object in HubSpot and all this fun stuff. But the cool thing is right now today, and this is sort of like V1, you can literally just hit send email on that thing, and it will open up the email in your mobile web browser. It'll use AI to draft it using the context of the event you're at, the conversation you had, the notes you left, right? The product interest that you indicated. And it will write like a short, sweet email with your HubSpot meeting link at the bottom. And it will automatically add the BCC of your portal if you choose to hook it up, right? And it will log that email directly. But eventually, you know, we made it right now so that everyone could use it and stress test it and play with it. I don't know how long after inbound it's just going to be generally available, but like we wanted people to really beta test it here. But when it hooks into HubSpot and everything, the future of that, like I'm really starting to think like, I want to open up the conversation of taking the burden of trade show follow-up off the admin and putting it more into the hands of the person that actually had the conversation, right? So today we send an email. In the future, I love how I'm making scope creep right now.
I've got the next step here.
I'm scope creeping the shit out of this, right? But like the way that I envision it in the future, and hopefully we build this, right, is like, you know, maybe when you have that conversation, instead of sending an email, you can set yourself a task. You can create a lead in the prospecting workspace.
Also, right now, you can use your AI avatar in a workflow. So my avatar should be able to send a follow-up video.
I don't even know what that means, but
I
yes.
was all about
But
it.
it's provocative.
Like, it is provocative, right? But like, you know, it maybe create a deal if the conversation was good enough, right? And just jump right to it. That way, the burden is not sitting on the admin at home, right? And you can get that to the person who knows best on how to follow up because they had the conversation. And what's even cooler is we'll be able to handle like owner collision too, potentially one day.
Yeah.
Right. So like we hear from a lot of people where they're like, oh, when people go capture leads at trade shows, they want to make it so they don't like steal ownership from someone who already owns that contact. Right.
Yeah.
But there's no reason we wouldn't be able to set it up to say like, hey, this contact is already owned by Ricky.
Yeah.
Right. Do you want to ask Ricky for permission to transfer the ownership? Do you want to just steal it from Ricky because your admin allows it? Or maybe you want to actually like assign that task or create that deal or set that follow-up or book that meeting with Ricky, right? And say, hey, I met Stephanie at the trade show. Ricky, you should follow up with her, right?
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of really cool potential that we could do with that. And so, you know, right now it's very simple, but it's meant to be simple because we wanted to stress test it. It was super successful. It's really awesome. It works actually like really, really well. But you know, there's a lot more that we can do with it transparently, right? And we're gonna get there, right?
Yep.
This is the third day it's been alive. It's a mere infant, and it's really awesome. But that's it, dude.
Yep.
I'm
So much
talking for 23 minutes.
So much things happened here at the show. So if you want to make sure to catch all the updates, join Max and myself. We're gonna give Kyle a little break from the show. And for the Monday morning briefing where we go through the spotlight, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude, yeah. We got the.
Yep.
You guys got a lot to cover.
We got a lot to cover.
We're going to be hosting the Monday morning briefing after inbound. I'm still going to be jet lagged. I'm going to feel terrible. And we're going to probably go through, 164 pages together?
Something like that.
I can't wait. It's going to be great. We're definitely going to get it done in an hour.
All right.
Have
Thank
fun
you.
on paternity leave. Go.
Thank you so much for watching this legendary group. And make sure to follow everybody here and join us on the Monday morning briefing.
And have a friendship bracelet.